The first encounter your participants will have with the portal is with the home page that you see here. This page can be customized with your company's own branding or simply with the Strive logo. This is where participants can register to gain access to their program and recover a forgotten password. Each portal has its own custom URL that you can see up here in the search bar. You'll also notice on the registration page that we do collect supplemental information such as the participant's relationship to the company, whether they're an employee or a spouse, and which office location that they work out of. These fields are determined by you, the client, and if there's a criteria that you're not seeing listed on this registration page, don't worry. This form is completely customizable to fit your demographics needs. For the purpose of this demonstration, we will be looking at an annual solution. Once participants have registered and logged into the portal, they will be directed to the feed. This is where the program takes place. Greeted by an overview, the participant can read all about what to expect throughout the duration of their program, meet their registered dietitian or healthcare professional, and on the right-hand side of the portal is where we post our program advertisements. For the annual solution, we'd like to offer a monthly activity handout that participants can download to keep with them at their desk. This handout shows all of the points or incentive opportunities that they can participate in for that given month. The sidebar can also be utilized to advertise any on-site or additional programs that you might have going on in your office. And in addition to advertisements, we also host an activity calendar. You'll notice the calendar icon shown next to this post, notifying participants of their kickoff biometric screening event. This post also syncs with the event calendar listed here, but we'll get back to that later. Moving up, you'll see a blog post from this program's registered dietitian, Melissa O'Shea. This particular blog post is geared towards teaching participants how to interpret the biometric numbers that they received from their screening event. Above the post is a video version of her live webinar. Participants who missed the webinar can catch up on the portal by watching the video or simply just go back to this video at any time to reference it. After they watch the video, they can go through this quiz where they test their knowledge for 5 points. This specific program utilizes points as a way to keep track of engagement and eligibility for a discounted medical insurance plan. Points can also be used towards incentives and grand prizes. For example, most of our challenges incentivize employees to achieve the highest number of points throughout the course of the challenge to be eligible to win the grand prize. Something similar to a Fitbit or a Vitamix professional blender that they can get excited about. You'll see here, when points opportunities are completed, there will be a notification on the right-hand side. And this notification will also tally up here. So you'll see that when I hit my 10 points needed for March, the March will light up. And since March is the last month of the program, I made it to the finish line. Now, within the annual solution, we can also build in any of our challenge-based programs. For example, the 30-day Healthy Eating Challenge. Participants can join this challenge by clicking the left-hand sidebar here. And once in the challenge, they're able to view the challenge itself and all of the content without the additional content that's in the entire feed. You'll notice that within the regular feed, you are able to view the challenge content. However, just so there's a place where you're not cluttered with all of the information from the rest of the program, participants can navigate to this challenge bar where everything is sorted for them. Now, the content in our annual solution always strives to be relevant to nutrition topics that your employees care to learn about. So, for example, we love to recognize National Health Observances, as it gives your employees a topic for everyone to engage in. For example, February is American Heart Health Month and Valentine's Day. One of the weekly modules in February that you'll see here was geared towards educating participants on the health benefits of dark chocolate. To challenge them to put this knowledge to use, we ask participants to engage in the comments of Melissa's blog, When Coco Met Cardio, and share how they plan to practice heart health this month. So you'll see below Melissa's blog, all of the employees shared their favorite ways to practice heart health, and most of them included dark chocolate for Valentine's Day. The Strive portal also has a survey capability, which you'll see here. This works really well for gathering feedback on the program, determining what your employees would like to see more of, what they think's working, etc. So to complete the survey, employees would just walk through these steps. This particular survey was geared around engagement. So our first question, how satisfied are you with the educational information? We're going to say very. Which component of the program do you learn most from? We're going to say videos and quizzes. What subjects are you most interested in learning more about? All of the above. And do you feel engaged? Yes. You see I got my 5 points over here on the right-hand side, and that's synced right up here. The Strive portal also serves as a platform to promote and conduct registration for additional programs like the nutrition coaching that you see here. Notify your employees of new programs and give them a chance to sign up, and even mark their calendar all at once. These notifications here sync with the calendar over here. And through the registration link, employees can reserve their spot. So say I was interested in seeing what was coming up this month. I'd navigate to the event calendar. Say I'm in Phoenix or Tulsa. I am able to then click the Register Now link where I can choose my time slot and sign up for my appointment. The portal is also compatible with Apple and Android smart devices, as you'll see. This is what the portal will look like when you access it from a smartphone or device. All very similar, just shrink down a little bit so it'll fit. Okay, now let's discuss the couple of tabs on the navigation pane that I haven't yet touched on. We have Rewards in Progress, Shopwell, and the Library. Rewards in Progress is very similar to what you'll see up here, with the exception being you can also see what's going on in that month. So it's similar in a way to the activity flyer that's over here, but just in case we have an extra ad running, say you're promoting a screening event or a health fair that you're going to be having, we could list out the opportunities for that month here just to be sure that employees don't miss any of the ongoings. The Shopwell is an app. It's a free resource for participants to utilize that helps them find healthy and nutritious alternatives to their favorite food. So depending on the challenge or goals of your portal, this app can change. For instance, our 30-day optimal sleep challenge links users to the Calm app for relaxation and meditation techniques. And as our portal is highly customizable, if there's an app that you have in mind, something that you really like to include for your employees to have at their fingertips, we can always have that added right into the portal for easy access. And last but not least, the portal library. So the resource library is where the health professional who's driving your program will share all of the applicable resources for their participants so that they have them at their fingertips at all times. We can also add any resource you as the employer may want your employees to have. For instance, a blank health risk assessment or a document detailing recommended healthcare providers in your area, really anything that you think would be helpful for your employees to have. Okay, and finally, navigating back to the feed, all of our portals do have a daily check-in function, which does award the participants 1 point just as a small incentive and also allows them to track their progress throughout the program. So you'll see here, This daily check-in asks about sleep. So we're going to say it was daylight savings, so not great. How many servings of veggies did you eat yesterday? I love veggies. I had more than 4. How did you feel? Well, I didn't sleep that much, so. And then it'll give you your answers here. And then you're also able to view a chart. And this will help you to view your progress over the duration of the program. And we can also pull all of this information into a formal report as well. So, as you can see, the Strive portal is an excellent resource or platform for any wellness initiative. We hope that you enjoyed today's presentation. Thank you again for joining us, and take care.